Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Cleveland Browns. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
'41's coming. 41's a Mike. All right, T, let's go. All right, T. You got
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
That's caught out wide by Stills. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Looking to throw on second down. Watson. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jannard Avery able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up fourth down. On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Back deep for the Browns, Antonio Callaway. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 20. Mayfield off the play fake. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. DJ Reader. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Mayfield. They set up the screen to Chubb. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. DJ Reader there on the tackle. They go play action. Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is taken in at the 5. A big play that time for Cleveland. 51 yards. From from the gun. Mayfield. He's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 5-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day. 24. Another timeout.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. He's got Fuller. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And a penalty flag is down to the backfield as they finally bring him to the turf. But I'm not sure this is going to stand. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Back to throw, Watson rolling to his right. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Get ready. Switch it. 55.
the gun, a run for Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving him a whole lot of credit and thanking him for that much space to rumble.
It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Texans push further out in front. I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
And anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him, take a shot with it. Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done. Throw the ball out there. Let him go get it.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Brown. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They go with Chubb on second down, and he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
A first down throw for Mayfield. His throw incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Mayfield now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Mayfield now. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Darren Waller, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
From the 31, Watson. It's complete to Hopkins. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. Going deep for Hopkins. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Texans push further out in front. Now Watson, he's going to lead the Texans up to go for 2. A shotgun snap for Watson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Watch the run. Watch the run. King.
Mayfield on play action. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Mayfield to throw it. It's complete to Snead. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Regular.
From just shy of midfield, Mayfield. And he finds Howard complete. 22 yards there, a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
58's the mic. 58, seam 6. 58, right over there.
And again, it's Mayfield. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Mayfield now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on 1st down. Here's Mayfield. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
The Texans' 14-yard line.
41's the mic. Come on. You better bring it. Up, Johnson. Hey, alert!
Going to the air again with Mayfield. It's caught. Beckham. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
2nd down and goal. Mayfield. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
I he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Third time's the charm on the extra point as he gets this one to go. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now a first down throw, Watson. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Watson. And Stills bringing it in. Oh, and the big play's going to get even bigger as penalty flags are down, and I believe they're going to get a face mask penalty tacked on. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now Watson. This is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Back to throw, Watson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. So nothing separating these two teams as we head to the break, all square. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 40. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain.